Okay, dear students, welcome in your English class. Open your English Learner's Book. We have started our lesson 3 of Unit 2. So get ready with your books. The name of our second unit is Good Neighbors. It is on page number 25, and the name of our topic is Jobs that End in ER. Yesterday, we have started this lesson. A part of this lesson is still left that we are going to cover it, inshallah, today so that we can complete our lesson. So today, the date is 28/9/21. On the top of the page, write the date of today. In this lesson, we are going to listen about Mr. Lucas, talk about Mr. Lucas, and we are going to talk about the job of Mr. Lucas that he does. So I am going to put the track, boys. You have to listen carefully that track, and then we are going to move further in our topic. So see on your books, track number 16. Okay, boys, I'm playing the track.
Firefighter, and he works at a fire station. He wears a firefighter's uniform, a jacket, trousers, gloves, boots, and a helmet. When the fire alarm rings, he quickly puts on this uniform. He jumps on the fire engine and rushes to the fire. The light on the fire engine flashes, and you can hear a loud siren.
This is a siren
Mr. Lucas
of
and the other firefighters fight the fire. Mr. Lucas uses water to put out the fire. Sometimes he uses a ladder to rescue people from buildings. Sometimes Mr. Lucas goes to schools and talks to the children. He teaches them about fire safety. Firefighters help to keep our neighborhood safe. Thank you, firefighters.
Okay, boys, we have listened track number 16. In track number 16, we have listened about Mr. Lucas. Mr. Lucas is a firefighter. He helps to put out fire. He wears jacket, pants, and boots with the helmet. When there is an emergency, alarm bell rings and he quickly gets ready, and he helped the people also with the ladder, and he uses water to put out fire. Sometimes he goes to schools to the students and teach them about the fire safety. Where does Mr. Lucas work? Okay, now you can see on your book, there are some questions. We are going to solve these questions. First, listen to me carefully, and in the end, I'm going to give you time to write it also. Where does Mr. Lucas work? You can see the picture of Mr. Lucas. He works at fire station. Where does Mr. Lucas work? Fire station. What clothes firefighter wear? You can see the clothes. They wear jacket, pants, helmets, boots, and gloves. And these clothes protect them from getting fire. Okay? They are anti-fire. The clothes cannot get fire. So they wear these kind of clothes while they are on mission. What does Mr. Lucas do when the fire alarm rings? This is a fire alarm, and this is Mr. Lucas. When fire alarm gets uh, turns on, Mr. Lucas starts preparing himself by wearing his jacket, his uniform, and then he rushes to his truck to put out the fire in an area where there is fire. What does firefighter use to put out fire? They use water. Look, you can see in the picture, firefighters, they use water to put out fire. If you throw water on the fire, it will stop. What does Mr. Lucas go to? What does Mr. Lucas do in the school? Mr. Lucas tell the students about the fire safety. They tell Mr. Lucas tell them how it is important to be safe from fire, because fire can be very dangerous sometimes. Okay, so you have to be very careful. And Mr. Lucas visits different type of schools, and he gives them awareness. He tells the student what to do and how to be safe from fire. Okay, here are the answers. Where does he works? He works at a fire station. What does firefighters wear? Jacket, trousers, gloves, and boots. What does Mr. Lucas do when the alarm rings? He rushed to the fire. He rushed to the fire. What they use to put out fire? They use water. Why does Mr. Lucas go to the school? To teach children about fire safety. So boys, if you have place on the book, you can write the answers there. If you do not have much space, you can write these answers in your English notebook. But with the help of, you can on the top, you are going to write the name of the topic, page number, date, and then you are going to write the answers of these 5 questions. So I'm giving you time to complete these question answers on your book or notebook. And after that, we are going to do our vocabulary words. Okay, boys, after the question answers, we are going to see the vocabulary words that we are going to study in this lesson. First word is fire, alarm, work, fighter, and wear. Wear. Wear means what should I wear? Clothes, wear, watches, etc. Fire, alarm, work, fighter, wear. These are the 5 vocabulary words that we are going to write in this lesson. Okay, after that, coming on to your activity book. A busy morning. Mr. Lucas is a firefighter. What does he do in the morning? Write the missing words. Language tip. Look at this. I work, he works. With verbs at the end in SH or CH, we add ES. I brush my hair, she brushes her hairs. So here in these sentences, verbs are given. So with the normal verbs, we are just going to add S. But those words that end with SH or CH, we are going to put in the end ES. Like Mr. Lucas dash his breakfast. Mr. Lucas eats his breakfast. So the word is given in the bracket. You're just going to complete it. Write eats. E-A-T-S, eats. Mr. Lucas eats his breakfast. He dash his hand. He washes his hand. W-A-S-H. Because there is S-H, what we are going to put? E-S, not only S, we are going to add E-S. Because in the language tip, they have told us if the verb ends with SH or CH, we are going to add ES in the end. He washes his hands. He dash his teeth. Brush. See the spelling of brush, there is SH in the end. So what we are going to do, we are going to write brushes, B-R-U-S-H-E-S, brushes his teeth. He dash TV, watch. He watches, W-A-T-C-H-E-S, watches. Oh no, it's late. He dashed out of his house, rushes, S-H. So what we are going to add E-S in the end. R-U-S-H-E-S, rushes out of his house. We dash a bus, he dash a bus, and he goes to the fire station. Catches, CH in the end. So here we are also going to add ES in the end. He catches the bus and goes to fire station. Okay, boys, that's all for today's lecture. Now you can complete your activity book and learner's book